Happy days. It is time for some FACEIT League. We've got Master Division for you tonight. I'm actually going to have Master Division for you all week long here for the rest of the week. I've got Alternate taking on Hivemind here tonight. Alternate looking to kind of really solidify a spot, I think, at the top of Master Division here for the first time. Like this has been a team that had, basically fought their way into Master Division in their debut way back in season 2. At least the core of this roster did. And I mean, it's, I'm thinking, social intent here and part of that core. I've been fighting together since season 2, and I feel like is this their season? Is this the season of Alternate? Is this the season of the Duck? Who knows? Who knows? We have Alternate currently sitting in 3rd, behind Yab and Daystar. And I mean, I hear Yab is probably actually the team to beat right now, but I still have a lot of faith in Dion and that Daystar roster. But as I was kind of alluding to at the top of this stream, this Alternate squad has kind of really fought through the power vacuum that has been left here in NA Master. They've been in Master Division since season 3 is when they made it in, and have never looked back. They've never faltered. They've never given up that slot here in 5 seasons of FACEIT League. Guess since season 3, so 4. I mean, started off a little rough. Have made playoffs the past couple of seasons, but has finished 5th, 6th both times. So. Could this be the year? Is this the year that Alternate's able to punch up, hit that top 4, or even maybe that top 2 and see if they can get a shot at OWCS? Alternate coming 2-0, wins over In Control and Emote down mid. Not the most telling of victories thus far here from Alternate. Hivemind I currently have in 12th. I don't know if that's actually, we'll revisit this on Friday. We'll revisit this on Friday for sure. But looking at Hivemind's 1-1 record coming in, they have wins over EDM and then lost to TFT. I'm sorry, they're part of Cafe, Kintsugi. So they're currently sitting in 4th, and then a win over Emote down mid there for Hivemind. Both of those were 5 maps, by the way. So Hivemind have played nothing but 5-map bangers thus far here in season 6. They're able to take the 5-mapper over EDM. They lose the 5-mapper to TFTW. Let's see. This is the Dragons roster from season 5, and then was Chain's fam, I believe, in season 4. So Suka has that spiritual successor to that Chain's family team that started the squad here at the beginning of the year. Oasis pick here. I believe that was a alternate pick with Hivemind getting first ban for map 1. An Echo Band. What? I'm sorry. That's a first Echo Band I've seen in a long time. Alt Hivemind has been placed on hold, so I didn't miss anything. We're good. Wait, did Hivemind change their ban? Yeah, because they banned Echo the first time around, and I was like, what the hell are they doing banning Echo? That was a hazard ban. I thought that Echo felt pretty throwaway. So maybe they knew. They might have known that they were gonna have to do some shenanigans, that they were still working to try to get something fixed. Like I said, that Echo felt really weird. I was like, man, did something happen that I didn't know about? There we go. Now it's a tracer ban here from Alternate. This is looking a lot more reasonable, as far as what I was expecting to see. Nope, I still had DaVinci up. I'm going to close DaVinci. We probably don't need DaVinci Resolve, Photoshop, and Overwatch running while I'm trying to stream. My poor computer. Like, if y'all like the Twitch VODs and that's what's most convenient for y'all versus going to YouTube, I want you to have that option. But anyway, I would appreciate the support over at the YouTube. Go support my channel. Do it. Question. Does a player need to succeed in T2 to be brought into OWCS or just a team org? If someone who had never played in FACEIT got recruited for OWCS for some reason, would that be allowed? Yeah, I would absolutely. I mean, There's nothing that says you have to play in FACEIT League before you compete in OWCS. No. That it's not, it's not a requirement by any stretch of the imagination. There have been, some notable just like rank warriors. Jonak, I mean, it's an old story, but legendary Jonak was just kind of pulled out of the rank ladder without having competed in the pro circuit prior, and ended up getting MVP in the inaugural season of Overwatch League. So probably the most famous story that there are others. There have been others since, in the 7 years since. But that is probably the most famous story of that. But most of the time you do, this is very much where you can learn that team play and learn to kind of cut your teeth on it. We're seeing some spectacular team play from Alternate here to start things off. They grab first cap, some good cleanup, and get the reset there at the end for Ronin. They set up for the second fight. We are getting the Kirito play it in here for this map. We have Alternate has a couple of flex DPS floors they can cycle through. But they got Kirito in here on the Symmetra. Symmetra requires a bit more coordination typically, but right now we're seeing Kirito kind of just using it for their own rotations, with Amity holding the chokehold with the Nemesis form at the moment. We did get one pick in there and another reset here from Hivemind. Shashi in on the Venture, another hero that we talked about here earlier in the stream. Venture's so good at drawing aggro and getting out important cooldowns. Not to mention just general disruption and harassment of your support line. Or your tank. You can kind of just displace your tank. Now it's going to move into it and finish off his Baptiste. Lamp in the corner will not stop Shashi. The Drill Dash was able to finish off both the Lamp and the Bap, all in one fail swoop.
This ends now.
Yeah, is that Lamp and on flex apart? So you actually had, I was like talking about Kirito, I was like, wait a minute, isn't Lamp, I was just thinking that there, Fendi. Like, isn't Lamp at your other flex DPS? So flip here from Alternate. I'm so confused. Why is Juno not in? Is Juno not available? Or is this a strat?
This ends now.
I'm guessing Juno's just not available. I don't know. Maybe the Lamp and Bap is a thing. The photon barrier here from Kirito does help fend off Dreepy's OC. Ronin pushing all the way up to the center pillar. Is just going to go all the way across back into a hallway. A D push there. Takes a lot of damage, but has the Annihilation. Adding another 300 armor back to it. Oh, the jump from Lampin just gets popped by Shashi's Drill Dash. But Temp and Social have been able to clap back. And we'll win out this 99% fight here for Alternate. Give them this opening round. Oh, it is Master. It is Master. Good catch there, Sorcerer of Knives. Very good catch. Yes, indeedy. This is absolutely Master Division. I just hit the wrong button there. Hey, these teams fought hard to get here to Master Division. They fought hard to get into Tier 2. They deserve to have the right representation of that hard work in the corner. No doubt, no doubt. Quick teleport, high ground approach there from Alternate. Shashi goes back into, or going into a Genji, not back into, but goes into a Genji here for City Center. Ronin on the D is threatening that high ground a little bit. The rest of the team looped around from stair side towards main and kind of got a bit of a do-si-do here in this opening 30 seconds. Now with Alternate have moved towards stair side with the teleporter. Where'd Kirito go? Nope. Directly in the face. Even if they don't go through it, you can see, Dreepy has to respect that teleporter. He takes a lot of attention off that front line, and then Ronan gets melted down. And then he picks up how's your day through that exchange. We had some emergency hyperflexing in it. I figured out. I figured as much there, Fendi. Found out Lampet is goated at BAP. The BAP-int? The BAP-int in play? I'm not surprised. I am not surprised in the slightest. Lampet just all around goat. The Kitsune rush from Hypno in an interesting spot. Looks like kind of split the approach there from Alternate. And, well, that interesting rush bought you a flip of the point, kind of for free. Teleport to the right-hand side, where Sunbearer tossed in here from Social. Kirito, not the most powered up beam, but still it's enough to get Ronan out of mech. And finish off Shashi on the Genji. They should have just left it on the Kirito pop. That's Temp with the overclock. Playing off the point. You do have Dreepy with one to respond back with. Oh, Ronan just gonna get in Tim's face, forces the slide back. Let's see. Yeah, Dreepy. Woo. We catch the pixel perfect shot onto Kirito's dome. There's one rail, there's two, but Lampet gets the return fire. At least finds revenge. It's a split second late, but Lampet's gonna get two in this fight. And the Bapin looking at D-Mech. You gonna, finding Ronan? Oh, it's Amity who gets the kill out of Shashi. Looks like Ronan was able to get back in mech, though. I thought Bap was going to get the 3 pace. I thought Bap was going to stop the remech for sure. The Bap pin didn't quite. Now we got the aggressive teleporter. A desperate blade just to start the overtime. An aura blade from Shashi. Unfortunately, no match for the Sim turret. An alternate will take map 1. Oh, my night's going fantastic, Sorcerer. I appreciate you asking. I hope you're having a good night as well. Hey, it happens around here, all right? I'm a one-man band. I'm juggling a lot of different roles. So, sometimes little details slip through the cracks. There's plenty. It'll happen again. It certainly is not the first, nor will it be the last. Hey, I'm just happy I'm not muted, all right? I'm just lucky I'm not muted right now. You know what? There you go. We're going to get a Dorado pick here out of Hivemind with a Winton band out. Scoring some stats there from map 1. Who bans out Winton? Unfortunate. Unfortunate. No Winton here in map 2. All right, what stands out? What stands out? The Bapin leading in deaths. Bapin leading in deaths. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We'll see what kind of hyperflexes we have going on with this. Like I said, they can put the lamp back into flex support or flex DPS. And we get like some other wild shenanigans. But apparently, the Lampent BAP wasn't bad. You only had 6 deaths total. Lampent was half of them. Cassidy ban here from Alternate. I like how you get the random rooster in the background in Dorado. Fantastic. Let's get into map 2. We are getting Kirito sticking in the DPS role, Lampet sticking in the flex support role. I don't play Diva, but I do love that skin. I think it's one of the coolest skins. It's the sounds. The sound is absolutely one of the, has some of the best sounds of any skin in the game. Which, unironically, we have learned is so super important. I think everybody kind of slept on that originally, like how cool the sounds were in the Porsche skins. And it... Whoa, all right. You really like gladiators. I see that. I do love the cute lion spray. Hey, that means you were there in Anaheim. You only got that spray if you were there in Anaheim. I was there. I was there. Or something like that. Maybe it wasn't Anaheim. Maybe it was like May Madness or something. It was one of those. It was one of those. Oh, we actually get a Droopy Ash. You can hear the pop of the Viper. It's something we haven't heard in a while, particularly on this trip. Ronan's gonna find first blood, catches Kirito. I'm not exactly sure where. I thought I saw Ronan move kind of into that back courtyard areas where I thought I saw the Diva going. So maybe I had Kirito hiding out back there. But hey, either way, that kill is enough to send alternate kind of retreating back towards courtyard. I love the aesthetic on this. Yes. The Twisted Minds, yeah, it's the Twisted Minds venture with the galactic smart excavator. That is really dope looking. Like, that is really cool, actually. Very original. Alright, well, I think I know what's going on in the thumbnail of this match. Good opener there. Hypno finding Social. Ooh, it might be enough. Temp getting run down. And it looks like the 3v3 will go into Hivemind's favor. Kirito stolen for a little bit is low. There's the chase down from Ronan. Fortunately for alternate, Lampet's going to get out, but I still don't think they're going to... Well, they're going to go for the recontest. Amity's going for it. 0.01 gets the contest. Immediately gets demacked. And deleted. So you're going to end up spawning, you know, way back in the power plant. Giving over some precious high ground here to Hivemind. Whoops, I was trying to go to Ronin Pop, sorry. Lock in, you are literally mid-official. Don't bother Amity with details there, Fendi. What do you think there are? Their manager or something? Considering a rush on the high ground, but I see nothing but red jerseys up there. Social just getting bullied out of that rally. And in that is both supportals getting completely devalued here by Hivemind. Now, Amity's able to hunt down a kill at the very end of the fight, but will eventually get demacked. I don't know, I may have to put the Ash on the cover. We just don't get enough Ash. I do like the NYXL Ash. It'd be better if it was like classic Excelsior or like Libero Ash. Yes, Infamous Ratman, exactly. Hivemind is ex-Dill Dragons. That is correct. They were also Chain's family in Season 4, and then Dill Dragons in Season 5. Oh, shoot. Did I do your Preds? Ah, I forgot Preds. You get a quick 2 minutes, all right? You get a quick 2 minutes. Sorry, I forgot Preds. Better late than never, I suppose. Oh, it's a good pick. Tip, yeah, just tried to ult right in the face of Ronan, and Ronan gobbles that and says, thank you so much for the snack. Now let's put that second point on the board. Oh, is it actually the Excelsior Ash? I think it actually is the Excelsior Ash. It is the more the red and blue, isn't it? Instead of supposed to like the black and white. It is! Hey, that's a huge ante. Wait. Huge ante. Nano Boost is gonna get thrown in. Social's gonna build up towards the rest of this rally. We're gonna pop it. Well, he may not need it. Amity wins out this very tiny Overwatch. There was an Ant Matrix thrown into that room as well. Poor Ronan. Hey, Tip's going to match the Ash. What do you know? Alt is the Brawny squad? Alt is former SHU. It was originally Tanuki way back in 2024. It was the original Tanuki squad. Woo! Some good shooting out of temp. And despite the best efforts of Ronan and How's Your Day, his defense will stabilize. Ronan is going to try to push out, really. I mean, they are in a 3v3. Elements of harmony, power, friendship. Love to see it, man, if you love to see it. Oh, Emily goes in deep. Drops the egg. Just lays a big old giant egg on the back of the point. Kirito does not get back out. Social just kind of hiding up top. You know, drop him with a rally or something. What are you doing up here, Social? Okay. Was that the fly straight up in the air park? What was that? Kirito's Tectonic Shock will finish off Dreepy. Kirito, Social actually drops in for the sandwich. Works out beautifully. That position looks big brain all of a sudden. Defense holds with 45 seconds to go. Underrated skin. Very early rally from How's Your Day. Yeah, and a quick disengage from Kirito and Amity back up to the high ground. Oh yeah, How's Your Day's got a little baited on that one, it feels. G pushing in that low hallway. Bob just barely makes it out onto the point. Rally, he popped in from Social, trying to see if they can claim that hallway. They're able to kill How's Your Day with it. Emerge for a big kill. Oh, they just jump scared. Dreepy on that low ground. Card is moving in, got a little bit of free progress. What is it, a 3v2 on the back of this fight? Kirito versus Shashi down on the point. Ronan's able to kill Tip up top. Throws a self-destruct in over the top. Suzu from Social helps lift through it, but Ronan gets the reback onto the Onipint. The Onipint is now a pancake. And no way. I mean, we're getting Hivemind actually doing this. They're actually doing this. What an unreal, I mean, talk about perseverance, tenacity here from your Hivemind squad as they dig deep and find themselves a third point. Unbelievable. So they are infamous Ratman. So they are. Ah, I see. I see. I was missing that important piece of information. That is pretty funny. Oh, I have My Little Pony profile pics. That's pretty funny. Lampent is Rainbow Dash, Social is Pinkie Pie, Juno is Fluttershy, Amity is Twilight Sparkle, Maeve is Rarity, Findy is Spike, Temp is Macintosh, Kirito is King Sombra.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Oh, where's the cute one? Where's my cute panda? Where's my cute panda? We do get the Lampana. I like Lampana better than Onipent. Ooh, that actually might get the D-Mech. Yeah, that did get the D-Mech. That last little shot landed. Lampent carrying? Droopy set him on his high ground. Coach good to keep Amity at bay, and that early pick. Now the BAP to back it up. We're seeing this Ashe actually provide some really good value. We have not seen Ashe in forever. I would love to know the thought process behind it. I mean, like, I don't think. Is this just a hero preference thing? Or is there something on Dorado? Is it a matchup into into the Freya? That's a big purple. Oh no, I want to Kirito Puff. Fine, Strafing, Tectonic Shock, Drill Dash the wall. You show that wall who's boss. Oh, almost did not make it back in. Fortunately, had that extra shielding. Sent Hypno way up into the skybox, but can't quite confirm the kill. Meanwhile, back on the point, Ronin's able to find the self-destruct kill on the Lampin. Bolo shot tossed in from Tip, but it is blocked by the rally shield from How's Your Day. And this rally's just going to hold this point. I say that until Social hits a headshot. So now Dreepy's forced to come touch. Social's going to drop into Kitsune Rush to see if they can take this. They cannot. Hypno fighting out of the point. Reinforcements arrive. The defense stabilizes with less than 2 meters to go. Amity gets a nano boost. Comes just screaming into the fight, all glowing blue. Thinking they got something. Thinking they are them. And you know what? Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Maybe she is her. Amity finds Hypno early. Kirito shows up to find Shashi. Bloodbath continues here with around 2 meters to go. Mr. Butler has been forced to hold the cart for a moment while we try to get some heals into Ronin, but Ronin gets demeched anyway by Amity. Still, some reinforcements continue to tap back in. Shashi's returned to the fight, is able to buy some more time off this clock, and buy time for Dreepy to get 2. That's exactly what they needed. Holy cow. Dreepy shows up with huge back-to-back picks to stop this fight dead. What a hole out of the defensive Hivemind. Temper turns on a Widowmaker. We can find that one important headshot. Push us over the line. Shashi lurking underneath. Love to get a kill into Social in this Kiriko. Social close to a Kitsune Rush. Could be a difference maker. Recall already forced. Social 81%. Oh, I was about to go to some Tim Pop. I'll say Shashi was heading up top to challenge the Widow. Tim hits that one. Self-destruct throw it on the point. The headshot will help to finish off Ronan. Will not get back in Mac. And that should be good enough for the cap. Yep, you hear the point come through. We are getting a late rally invested? What's going on down here? Say, Amity? Oh, Amity. Somebody, I can't believe Amity got back in Mac. Amity threaded the needle on the shield bash there from the rallying, what? The rallying, how's your day? I got distracted here by Tim. Yep. Oh, fail. Oh, no! There's nothing worse than dying into the Mega. Like, that is just the absolute worst. All right, Ronan catches Tip. I feel like we're getting a little silly. I feel like we're getting a little silly here, friends. Oh, I had faith in you, Timp. I had faith that you were gonna pull that one out. Dr. Eepy? I don't know who Dr. Eepy is. Oh, big shot from Temp on the far side. Hypno's gonna go and throw an Ant Matrix into this. The lamp pit has been thrown out. Temp is gonna find Shashi. Takes down that. Takes down the Tracer. Now looking for the BAP. No need. Self-destructure for a little extra sustain if we do get this recontest. We will get Shashi coming out to get the touch. Kirito with the tectonic shock. Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and just throw it right over the back of this point. It's gonna be enough for the D-Mech. Stick comes through, but the burrow avoids the explosion. We'll get the cap. Flawless team fight here to close out point B. But only 90 seconds here for Alternate to work with as they make their way into the power plant. The bait up top. Amity was waiting here to ambush as well. Oh, Ronan flies away. Amity goes up into the sky, drops back to lower hallway, and is going to make it back, regroup with the team here on the point. Where we're going to get a Kitsune Rush thrown in down low. Kirito heads up top. That is a rally pop. That was a dangerous move there from Kirito. Lampit finds Shashi, though. Good opener here amidst this Kitsune Rush. Drill dash onto this wide swing. Try to see if they can find the Ash. The Emerge is going to get two, and there's the pop out. Actually, excuse me, the Sojourner, no longer an Ash there for Drapey. Josh has been able to equalize, though. Lampet thrown on the point, only temporarily, keeping Ronan alive. Has to tab out. That means Shashi in there to touch. Now it's the bring back into Ronan. Good cycling her to keep this defense alive. With 5 seconds to go, Lampet is down. Ambit back it off the point. Amity does swing in for one last touch, but it's just Kiriko heals, and Social is under a lot of pressure back here in the corner. So step back on the card to try to heal up Amity, but Amity is already dead. Ronan will move in, finish off the Kiriko, and Hivemind tie up the series. Woo. We got ourselves a match, y'all. And like I said, Hivemind knows nothing but map 5s. They know nothing but map 5s. They are going to attack the diva. That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking, is you attack that tank. All right, let's go get some stats there from map 2. I will try to remember Preds for you this time. Oh, hey, as I say that. Woo, very close. Very, very close. Lampet doesn't exactly have the most heal output, does it? The 40 bomb out of Hypno. My goodness. Wow. You don't see that from your backline very often. Like, or Hypno has got 10 more elims than any other DPS in the lobby. Almost has more elims than both Kirito and Timp combined. That's wild. All right, what was that ban there from Hivemind? We're looking at a sim ban. It's a sim ban. Ba-dum, boom, boom. All right, let's get into map 3. Everybody jump, 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 jump. Kirito into the far. This is kind of what I learned. Like, this is where I learned about Kirito, was playing aerial heroes, swapping back between far and echo. And I mean, what was that? Like season 3? Back when echo was still playable. I guess it's pretty Freya. That was a cool little cross setup. As the supports and Amity have been able to make their way into the second level high ground, creating an awkward situation for this defense. Kirito continues to put shots in down range, but Joshi closes that gap. We've had a bit of a flip of the map here, with alternate now on the point. Timp finds Hypno. I think it was your map, player of the map there at map 2. You get a pair of kills here from Lampet, and we'll get a one and done from alternate on point A. Kirito also has the Porsche skin. I do love their Porsche skin in this game. All in on Duck, says Matty. Get your gambas. Get your gambas in. Shots from JP finds Lampet out of the air. Man Matrix available from Hypno. May not need it after that early pick. You have the BAP already down. Ronin should be able to just end up eventually winning out the long game here with Amity. And that's going to be the cooldowns pop from the Erasa, and eventually we'll just cartwheel through the alley. A little parkour from Amity right back into spawn. Ant Matrix Barrage available for alternate as they look to push into streets. Lampet with a beautiful. How do you get out? Okay. Ronin just dies early, I guess. Just gets ambushed. How did that happen? Wow. High ground Ant Matrix. I mean, really just as much of a threat as anything. Watch Shashi looping around through alley. MH is throwing it up front. Barrage tossed it from Kirito into the back of that. Up in the air goes Hypno, though. They're able to dance around, find that kill. Eventually speared back into spawn. Annihilation pop. Sashi takes down Social. Oh, but another great spear here from Amity. It's just the 2 tanks left on this point. Damn it, Terror Surge popped in. Amity's like, fine, we're gonna play, let's play. Hits that ultimate, pops the Fortify. The Pharah has shown back up here from Kirito, but reinforcements have returned for this defense as well. Sound barrier from Hauser Day to try to prevent any casualties from this OC. Big chunky shot into Hypno, but defense is already up 2, and Dreepy will catch that shot on the slide out. Great shot from Dreepy, actually. That hitbox on a sliding Soj, I feel like it can be so hard to hit. That was a nasty shot there from Dreep. Yeah, you deserve a good taxi there, Dreep. Well done, well done. Kirito's gonna swap to a Mei. Oh, I love this skin. The Rainy Day Mei skin's so good. I love the little bouncy Froggy, the hyper squash and stretch Froggy. So good, so good. Shashi dropping a pulse bomb up top. Ronan finds Temp through this exchange. Where was Ronan to find that? We're pushing. Very far aggressive move here from the defense. Going past Fish and Chips, past the bookstore, all the way through the archway. Close down some kills on Kirito and Amity. $1:35 left on the clock. Shashi grouping behind him. Yeah, Shashi's dropping him behind him. He's at the point A archway right now. Hauser trying to flank it above as Ronan drops it on the front lines. Lampent throws out the lamp and the window. We're gonna build a house. It's gonna be a house that Alt built. Let's see if the structure will hold. Wall up. Yep, that's gonna get broken down. Now the window up from the defense. Ronan turns the corner. That wall from him was a little too far back to find full value, and Social's able to get a pick onto Sashi. So 5v4 swing as Amity turns the corner. Catches Dreepy going the wrong direction. Dreepy yanked in mid Deadeye. Oh, the Terror Surge will pull you right out of that ultimate. Rock beats Scissors, Terror Surge beats Deadeye. Nope. Temp trying to get a little big for their britches, positioning in that far hallway. I say that. Maybe Temp was back here. Maybe Temp was not in that massive... what we just saw. There was a lot of people bunched up. I thought Temp was in that hallway room. You know, I could have been wrong on that. I could have been wrong on that. Hey, either way, Temp has returned with a vengeance here with this overclock. Ooh, looking for Hypno. Gets one chunky shot in, but Hypno will get the revenge. Drippy with a nice mean headshot through that. Blizzard from Kirito, but they're going to get popped. Drippy still has this outside angle. Still had that important flank angle on a very low Amity. He's just going to try to hit all the cooldowns possible to get out. And Hauser Day is going to chase them down. Yeah, let's say I thought we saw the amp popped there, but Amity does not make it far enough out. Now with Windows spent, OC spent, Blizzard spent, Alternate are running out of tools here, running out of time with 20 seconds to go. Hypno dies 97% towards that rush. The beat was just a touch late to try to save the Kiriko. Dreepy slide forward though. He's knocking back off the cart with the OZ. Of course, Amity's forced to hold this spot. Drops the Terror Surge to try to reinforce it. But Dreepy will eventually put in so much damage that not even the Orisa can stay on top. Social got one to try to bring it back, but it will not be enough. Alternator stopped here in the Foundry. Hoping 2 points and 45 meters will be enough to take the lead in the series. Very close stat card. Well, you know, team fights look maybe one extra team fight win there for Hivemind on the defense. And of course, the defense needs to win more team fights. It's just kind of the nature of it. Looking at Ronin 18 and 4. 9,200 damage. Of course, we had the Diva band out here. TM Ramatra? Oh, no, it's a Mayhem Ramatra. The more I think about it, the more I'm mad I didn't buy the Nerf bow and arrow. Definitely some, like, oh, remorse I'm missing that one. I will say. I would have got it. Like, I kind of decided I wanted it when the servers were down, right? And the servers were down for, like, the last 2 hours. And I was like, oh. And I thought this, I was like, okay, no, let's get it. I really want it. I owned the original, like, as a kid, which was a Hallmark toy, like, not just for Nerf, but across toys in general. But it was the very first Nerf weapon, was the Nerf bow and arrow. That was before any of the guns. It was the very first weapon that they did. And it marked a shift in Nerf into the conglomerate, into the juggernaut they are today. And I had multiples of the original bow and arrow. I'm mad I didn't get it for Hanzo. I am. Anyway, enough of that nice little one and done here for Hivemind on this point, eh? As they put on a juggernaut of an attack. And in all the arrows, if you would. Good swap here from Ronin moving into this hazard. Really kind of ups the tempo, ups the damage pace. Where, you know, Amity on this Orisa, Kirito on this on the Mei, both looking to kind of slow down play. Strat comes through with the dad joke. Let's go. One good headshot. There's another. It was back-to-back there for Kirito. Not able to come up with any kills just yet. You do have an overclock as well as a Kitsune Rush available for Hivemind. They're going to go in and throw in the ladder with Hypno finding a kill onto Social. Lampet does invest in this Ant Matrix down low, but Ronin being able to circumvent it with that high ground approach. Now a very low Lampet will not escape the Jagged Guard. Or Spiked Guard, excuse me. It's the Jagged Wall. Definitely time for a recontest. And Kirito will have Blizzard. I say definitely time. You know, okay, yeah, about to say. It looked like Amity was close. They were just waiting for some reinforcements here. Dreepy doesn't get the voice line out before Amity lands another great spear. Just so wicked good with those spears. It's kind of ridiculous. Sound barrier in. But unfortunately, Amity does not have the same thing to survive. Kirito's Blizzard gets absolutely nothing. This is a 5v3 here to push into the Foundry. Social, which is a last-second touch, die on cart call. We'll have 5 minutes for Hivemind. Okay, Kirito goes back into that very comfortable Pharah. Looking to play around. Dream Creep slides out from the hallway. Oh, it's an aerial pick there from Ronan. That was nasty. Uses the Violent Leap and get some high ground. Get back up, regroup with the rest of the team. Drops back in for another assault. Using this Kitsune Rush here for this next attack. That's an enormous pull there from Amity. Amity yanked in like 4 players with that Terra Surge. That was gargantuan. Some big rockets over the top from Kirito and a big stop needed here from Alternate. Much needed stop. Oh, big pick from Kirito. JP holding that ultimate. Hypno eats 3 kunai back to back. This Kitsune Rush heads up to the high ground. Ooh, now it's a 1. Shashi tried to disappear. Lippin gives up on that kill. Will regroup back on the point where the rest of Alternate has put a stop to this attack once again. Now 3 minutes to go. Warden with the sub. 3 months in a row there. I appreciate the Prime so much. Huge, huge, huge. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Drippy does still have this OC to work with. Both Sojourn's going to invest their ultimates simultaneously here. Social does have that. Oh no! Social had that sound barrier. Kirito does not get the value out of it. Downpour, Ant Matrix, both on this point. Amity getting the business in of both of those ultimates. And this is Hivemind cleaning up here. It cost them a few ults at the end. They bank 4. They push this over the line to take a 2-1 lead in the series. So Alt will get picked once again, choosing Runasapi here. Simban. Simban in here from Alternate. Look at some stats there. Map 3. So we get Simban from both sides. Now, nobody wants to play Symmetra here tonight, apparently. Or should I say, more accurately, nobody wants to play against the Symmetra here tonight. Ronan 32-5 and that big win from Hivemind. It's going to be an Orisa ban from them as we get ready for this map 4. Let's get into Runasapi. That one's for you, Stratocaster. Ah, some Gambits. Thank you, buddy. Okay, get your Gambas in for map 4. Get your Gambas in for map 4. You'll have 3 minutes left once you have heard this voice. Once you hear this announcement, you have 3 minutes to get your Gambas in. Okay, we are getting Kirito actually in the Kiriko. So we are getting a little bit of a swap here in flex DPS and flex support. We kind of talked about this in map 1. They really wanted to make this trade, they could. So Lampet pulling out the Tracer here. Thought something felt a little weird. I was like, something feels off. Let me pull out my magnifying glass. Got to pull out the fancy hat. Do some investigating. There you go. That's what it was. Tip is going to get first kill, but Ronin is going to chase them down with GP finding Amity. This will be a Hivemind first fight. They'll march TS1 back the other direction. We're trying to hold close on that corner. Keep an eye on GP with that dead eye. I think Ronin was hoping, you know, somebody would kind of swing wide, give GP an opportunity to pop this. Maybe he can try to push in with it, but it's gonna be the pulse landed from Lampin. Sound barrier thrown in from Social. Amity and Tip are able to push into that, even with the double damage. Shape Matrix up. It's not gonna be enough to stop Alternate this time, as Alternate will just take TS1 right back the other direction. So far, even Stevens here on Runasapi to start. GP does still have that Deadeye to work with. You can get some good value with it, perhaps around this corner. Oh! Not a Tip is able to put one down first, though. Sashi and How's Your Day trying to invest ultimates, but it's too late to save their friends, so you got to strike back. 3v3 left on this point. Social low, getting hunted down. Lampin shows up for some good peel. Able to save their Lucio. Meanwhile, with both tanks were oh so low, both tanks had popped ults, and it's Amity, who's the only one standing when the dust fades. This is going to get Alternate the checkpoint. This Deadeye is going to force the supports back. Is Amity able to get out of that tough spot? Yeah, it looks like it cost them all the cooldowns, but they are able to retreat to safety. OC out of temp here, right at the midway point of the map. We'll find Ronin with that ultimate. Good read on Sashi trying to work back through the inside. How's Your Day actually swings in. Very aggressive push to secure that kill. You know, at least tax Alternate a little bit here. But they've already got checkpoint. They are going to be able to stack onto their lead. How's Your Day so low? Lampin can't quite confirm it. That pulse bomb was thrown up in this little flank duel. We got a little bit of a 2v2, 2v3 up here. Social drops the bait. We're going to get an aggressive push, but Consenting Rush available from Hivemind. They try to finish this off. Let's check in on Dreethy here at the sidelines of the street. Looking to see if they can secure anything. Good job from Alternate. Able to support that front line while not giving up any free kills. As I say that, Social ends up inside of Dreepy's sight lines, but Ronin's already down. Amity, the only tank here standing, turns the corner and will run Dreepy off. The wolf one clips the sheep. What does that mean, East Pac-Man? What does that mean? Sound barrier up from How's Your Day. Where'd everybody go? Amity just stayed out here in the open. How is Amity still alive? There we go. Eventually they will collapse. Collapse on Amity and collapse the Ramatra. Overclock from Dreepy. It's in a rush from Kirito. They will get punished here as Ronin just stands right in the middle of it there with an annihilation. Oh, but Lampet kind of finding that rhythm there with the Tracer. Warming up on this Tracer a little bit after spending a couple of maps in the flex support role. By a couple, I mean 3. Big fight there. Now it's Pulse Bomb. Protected lead here from Alternate. They, don't even give up checkpoint. Very good fight. They have not lost 2 fights in a row yet here on this map. Go social. Sasha gets popped again. Sasha's been struggling here on this map. Ronan ends up too far forward. The Amity was just placed on those stairs. And here comes Alternate marching forward once again. One fight win on top of the other, one step in front of the other, one step closer to a map 5. Concerning rush invested here from Hypno. Social drops the beat and gets the heck out of Dodge. How's Your Day is going to return with their own records. Looks like this defense might just hold. I say defense. Hivemind will fend off Alternate here right in front of their own spawn. Still 2 minutes to go. I mean, still plenty of time to swing this map. Emotes aren't necessary unless they're talking. Headshot on a Tip. Tip sliding out. Shashi with the finish. Good follow-up. Gonna try to hunt down Social. Will get it. Nice move. Dreepy low, but recall forced out of Lampet, and they're gonna have to back away. Now, because of, just how well Alternate has done and how well they've been able to hold and control this bot, really good bot management, they are going to get another fight here. They will not give up this checkpoint. And you can see Amity is right back to contest. Temp with a great kill, finds How's Your Day early in this engagement with only 75 seconds. This is a tough spot for Hivemind on this map. Need something to go their way. A Ronin pick on the Social could be just that. Drop it down. Dreepy will get Kirito low, but they're able to swift step out. Oh, Hypnos hunts them down. And this should be another fight win for Hivemind. One where they don't have to invest their ults. They can hold on to this Kitsune rush for this next fight. So there's the checkpoint picked up here from Hivemind. Amity runs forward, knows that they have an annihilation in their pocket if they need it. Turns around, hearing that Dreepy is behind them. Ronin's already cut down Kirito. Tip is able to deal with the threat in the back, but they end up trading out, and it's a +1 to Hivemind on this point. Kitsune rush thrown in and try to leverage that +1 into another fight win. They will, but have they spent too heavy? With the overclock and the Kitsune rush being spent by Hivemind, I don't know if they saved enough tools to cap out this map. You're going to have Temp and Kirito with those same ultimates to come back into this fight. So there's the rush tossed in. Sound barrier in from Social. Pulse bomb right on top of Ronin. They're eventually going to go down. How's Your Day has the beat, but it's just too late to save their tank. OC from Temp, not finding a ton of value, but you're eventually going to get the kill with a little help from Social. And Alternate win it out here on Runasapi to force him at 5. Tip says my turn. So, for the third series in a row, Hivemind will go to another map 5. Nothing but map 5s for Hivemind here this season. 3 series, 15 maps played. Max amount of Overwatch possible. It's an Ilios pick. Hey, they get the choice here. They've won one, they've lost one. As far as these map 5s are concerned. Let's see, it looks like a Brig ban there from Hivemind. They just barely like that. They let that timer burn down to 0. What stands out? What stands out? Amity 22-4. They're in a much needed win. Tank stepping up there for alternate. Lampin able to pull out that tracer. Really kind of fall into what they do best. Taking the edge over Shashi in the battle of the Flux DPS there on map 4. I wouldn't surprise me if we see them keep with that. Dill Dragons map 5 curse fulfilled yet again. I know the Hivemind, they've just been doing it. I know Midori had 9 map 5s last season. Had 9 map 5s. Hivemind are going for the record here. This would be an enormous dub. This is already a great series from Hivemind. Now, obviously, there's the caveat of Juno's not available here tonight. So I mean that is a pretty big caveat. You know, particularly with these close maps. I mean, you're starting flex support. And you know, having your starting flex support is a pretty important cornerstone of your roster. So you know, there's even if Alternate do end up dropping this series and dropping their first series of the season. I mean, you know, we're gonna have to put a giant asterisk on this match when it comes to like power rankings and stuff and how we interpret it. But I still think Hivemind have been playing exceptionally well. I think they've looked great here tonight. Hypno has been a beast in that bat. Had that 40 bomb there on map 2. Okay. Let's see. Alternate ban out the Soge. Let's get into your map 5. Yeah, no Juno available tonight, Monchola. So in case that wasn't obvious, Juno, the starting flex support player for alternate, not available tonight. So they've had to sub their flex DPS into that role through this night. Kirito will stay in that role heading into this map 5 as anticipated. So as I did hit the wrong pop there, but yes, I was looking for Kirito. Cool skin too. The MHA skin. I've never watched that show, but it's a cool skin. Donkeys have done it. Rooting for them to get number 1. Yeah, they had a big win earlier this week over Project Villain. Donkeys have one more wall to climb. Yeah, they had a big game tonight too, didn't they? Ronan with the great opening pick here for Hivemind. That's gonna be a nice 3-piece for Ronan in this fight. Making 4. Good opener. Good first cap. Yeah, who were Donkeys playing tonight? Did Donkeys play tonight? I don't think Donkeys played tonight. I don't think they've played since that Monday match against Villains. Anyway, sorry. Hunter comes in with a big raid. Thank you so much. Oh, I hope y'all had a great stream. What match were y'all covered over there tonight? How'd it go? Oh. We're gonna get some craziness there. Ronan eventually run down here from Lampin. We were gonna flip out of alternate. No, neither team able to hold on to this point. A little bit of a touch here at the very end. Does anyone have any streamers streaming the Young and Beautiful map? Good question. Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. It depends on which Yab match you're talking about. There's no Yab match going on right now. I don't know if they were playing tonight, but there's no Yab match ongoing. If you're talking about a future match, I'm not sure. Big hunt down from Dreamy. Everybody just converged onto Dreamy like a homing missile. My goodness. So Walter kind of pinning Hivemind back here for this team fight, giving them a lead percentage-wise. Very close there. I mean, again, the back and forth kind of continues here between these two. Yeah, I saw that. Nightmare is taking Artemis to a map 5. That's incredible. That's incredible. What a game from Nightmare Rotation. I had them very low in my power rankings. I'm going to be honest. Great eat from Ronan. What a heads-up play from Ronan. Just saved Temp on that one. I think Shashi had... excuse me, saved Dreepy on that one. I think Lampin had that pulse dialed in. Amity is able to return the favor, though. Gobbles up the Bolo shot. But Ronan wins out a duel with a sound barrier invested in from How's Your Day. They're able to take a huge advantage in this fight. Not a moment too soon, either. Alternate with 99% on the board. Let me get some cleanup here on the back. Wait, Donkeys played Noctis tonight? Oh my god, they did! Oh, wow. I'm Ihei. Thank you for the follow. It did. That wasn't showing up for me a second ago. That wasn't showing up for me. Oh, they got a map 5 3-2 over Noctis? That is a huge dub. Okay, sorry. That is an enormous dub. Wow. What a victory there for Donkeys. Back-to-back enormous wins out of Donkeys. Taking down Villain and Noctis, both in 3-2s. Oh, and poor Noctis losing 2 map 5ers this week. What a week. What a week 3 we are having. What a series we're having here. This map going 99-99. Dreepy does have a bolo shot coming into this. Sashi's able to run down Temp. He's got lines on Kirito as well. Ronin 5 social. And I believe that was an Ajax. I do not see the sound barrier into this. Ronin completely cancels that ultimate. We will get the Hivemind taking Ruins.
If we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
Yab versus Tapure? Ah, the Dilduck's coming through with a follow. Thank you so much. How are you all not following me out? What? I'm not sure. I don't see a Yab Tapure matchup coming. All right, I don't know what y'all are talking about. I'm trying to focus on this game here. Sashi taken down by Lampet here, right out of the gate. Lampet's gonna finish off Drape, and we'll get a alternate first cap here. Yeah, I'm not sure, Phoenix. I'm not sure what match you're talking about, man. You'll have to just look at the FACEIT site. High ground position here from Hivemind. They're gonna try to drop it in on this. You have alternate in control, 3 players positioned up top. Amity moves up there and he's gonna get a DMEC onto Ronin through this. A little awkward looking approach. There's the pilot demon from Ronin off the side, and there goes everybody else. One with a little bit of a reset here. An alternate night with 70% and counting. What an awkward fight. And hear about the Dill Doggies? The fact that they 3-2 knocked us? Yes, we did hear about that. Yeah, Donkeys have Gaff on Monday. Hey, Gaff coming with a big win tonight as well. This Gaff 3-0'd Project Villain. Amity with a huge eat. They're able to gobble up that bolo shot out of Dreepy. But Ronin comes up with a kill on the Temp. And I think Hivemind might have kept themselves in this series. Overwatch Hater said y'all play on the 25th? I'm not even sure which team you're with, Overwatch Hater. I'm not sure who you are. Everybody's got to have 75 different names. Y'all can't just have one name. Is Dreepy Dove? Dr. Eepy is Dove? Question mark? That would be new to me. I did not know that. If Dreepy's... I mean, okay, well, Dreepy just gets a nice little 3-piece. How did that happen? That was sick. Speak your name and you shall kill 3. Rage bait used to be believable, says Bandit. New NA Masters lore. Dr. Eepy is actually Dove. That would be some lore. Amity gobbles up another one. Amity's just chomping on Dreamy's bolo shots, man. I feel like that's like the 3rd one Amity has eaten up this map. 76-98 on the board. A retreat here. Tip is going to go over to a Sombra. See if they can get back into this. Hypno with a concerted rush. Kirito about 10% behind in that. It's the only ultimate really available for either side outside of the self-destructs for a little extra round of health. Temp will not succeed on the manual hack. Translocate up to the high ground. Dreepy looking for it. Can't quite find the invisible Temp. Temp drops in. Will not land the virus. Dreepy escapes. Dreepy heads up top. Hypno throws in that Kitsune rush. Kirito doesn't quite have theirs yet. Amity will not get back in mech. Ronin able to find that kill after the self-destruct explodes. Ronin's going to come through with another one. This is a massive advantage and a remech here for Ronin on the roof. Meanwhile, back on the point, I believe it's just the 2 DPS players left here from Ultimate in this 99-98 fight. Shashi will force the recall out from Lampent. Temp rotates onto the point and try to stall long enough for the tank to get back onto this objective. Temp survives. Amity is back. Pulse Bomb lands on the Ronin. They are very low on health. Both DPS players from Alternate managed to survive through that exchange. Pulse Bomb invested from Lampent. They are eventually brought down. House Renee has a sound barrier. Whoa, Ronin just barely got that at the very, very end. Looks like Hivemind will hang on here as Social is gate kept off of this objective. And we are... that is it. Hivemind, take it. Why was I thinking that we were going to a 3rd round? I thought, in my head, I had Alternate won the original round. My head, I thought we were going to Will. No. We're done. Hivemind win their 2nd map 5. What a huge dub. Oh my goodness. Hivemind have done it. They've done it. They have beaten Alternate. I don't know why in my brain. I was trying to keep, y'all were very active in chat through that map. I was trying to keep everyone on top of everybody so I can keep y'all, like, answer questions and things. And I think I got myself a little distracted there. I am so sorry. What a huge dub from Hivemind. Because I've got Alternate here in the 3rd slot. I was talking about the top of the stream, like, is this the year of the duck? Is this the year alternate? Is this the season alternate are able to kind of really push up and surpass, you know, the 5th, 6th placements that they've been getting the past couple of seasons? Hivemind, way down here on the 2nd page. They're not even on the top page. Look at this turnout. Look, I mean, talk about egg on my face. My goodness. My goodness. Some stats there for map 5. It is kind of, I mean, you beat alternate with no flex support player. Like, there is that giant asterisk. There is that giant star. And that there was no flex support player, which, you know, not available for alternate here today. But, you know what? Still. Huge dub there for Hivemind. Huge dub there for Hivemind.